intro. I got to work on that. Maybe I'll get bored this weekend and hola.
Hello! How
Happy
are
end of
you?
January. Yay.
Oh my goodness. Where did January go, man?
It was like came and went.
Yeah, I think I blinked too long or something, but
It's already gone. Well, see, we gotta have Valentine's Day come now. Like,
yay!
oh
All
my
right.
goodness. How are
That's good.
you?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will say I am very surprised at how well 2026 is moving so far.
hmm Yep, me too. I am so
Mm,
excited. I have a full schedule this month in January. My schedule was very full for
nice.
my podcast, and
Hmm.
I am already booked all the way through February. February is full.
Nice.
Full.
Nice.
I am,
Amazing.
yeah, I am so busy in February. So now it's like anybody coming on is going to go into March.
Nice.
So it's
Congratulations.
going
Yay.
awesome. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. I have a lot of
yay.
shifts coming up this month. I'm going to speak. So, right now I do my work at Interspace in Atlanta, and that's okay, you know, but not my dream. And so I'm going to meet with a lady on Monday who has a Reiki business, right? Um, in Peachtree City, and she shares her space with two other practitioners, and they're leaving. Yes.
Ooh, summer's getting
So,
off as
so
summer's
I
getting
may,
off.
yeah. Let me tell you, the synchronicities of the world are amazing.
Mm,
So, last Sunday, I was headed up to Interspace, and there was snow on the ground. And for those listening, us people in south of Atlanta, we don't do snow, but whatever.
but us in Colorado do.
Right? It's like normal for y'all. So I
Yeah.
feel bad. But anyway, and it had snowed down here, but it didn't snow up there. So maybe this was like 2 weeks ago. Maybe this was, I don't know. Anyway, it was a Sunday. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And I'm getting on the expressway, and a blue herring comes up over the expressway and flies over. And there was snow on the ground. And I'm just like, huh, what are you doing here?
Hmm.
That was my exact thought. Then the lady who's helping me with that's going to help me get my social media up off the ground. She's like, there's this Reiki business. There's a Reiki place down there in Peachtree City where you want to be. And it's called the Blue Herring. She goes, maybe you should check it out. Oh, yes.
Oh, so cool.
So I was like, okay. So then another friend of mine, um, I'm telling her about it, and she's like, oh, I know that lady. I used to teach her children, I used to teach her girls dance.
No way.
Yeah, she's like, you so got to reach out to her.
Wow.
Y'all would like
Yes.
connect instantly. And so I reached out, and um, it took us a little while to be able to talk on the phone, and meet up
hmm
and talk.
Yeah.
but yeah, she's definitely interested. Um, I go Monday to check out the space, and the two other people that were there, I mean, they're leaving. So, what
Nice.
a story, right? Like,
That is so awesome.
isn't that awesome?
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I love it. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll
That's so
see
cool.
how that,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how that pans out and what happens with that. But yeah, I'm excited because then I can have my own schedule and do my own thing. And then I'll be close enough to where I can see clients right after my full time job because it's right down the road, like a mile and a half from my full time job.
S-
Yeah.
That is
Easier
so
ride than north of
awesome.
Atlanta. Yeah.
That is so awesome.
I'm so excited.
And
Yeah.
and I have to bring it up. And you've written a book. You've got a
Oh,
book.
yes. I got a book.
Yes. You
Yes. Okay.
have a
I'll
book.
like, there it is. I'll put it in there.
Yay! Yes.
Yay.
And I, to let you guys all know out there, I am in the midst of reading this book, and it has been a fantastic, easy to read, very clear in what she's saying, and she's very detailed in how to go about. She talks about all kinds of different patterns and stuff that you can help yourself um, with your inner child, your inner shadow. It's a beautiful, well written book. It really is fantastic. You must go out there and get this book. You must. It's an awesome book.
Thank
Awesome. I give
you.
her a great big applause for this.
Thank you. You know, my goal around writing the book was to help people deal with our shadows part of ourselves to allow us to bring it to the surface so that we can work through those triggers that we have as in adults and work through those emotional traumas that we've buried for so long so that we can live a life without the triggers, without the traumas constantly beating us up, and to help us just to be better humans. Help you feel so you're not always in a state of panic or distress or anxiety, and using the tools that are in here will help with that, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
And yep, you've done a fantastic job on it. It's a, it's an easy read. It's not big wording. It's just very easy on the eyes, very easy on the brain. It's very easy and very understanding. It's I give it a great 10 thumbs up. It's a beautiful book.
Oh,
Good
that's so
job.
nice. Thank you.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my goodness. Thank you. I was
Yep.
like, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I get embarrassed. I don't,
You're
maybe
doing
I need to
great.
work on, maybe I need to work on that part of me.
Look at me, smile, and say thank you.
Thank you.
You're
At
welcome.
least I'm doing better. I remember when I was earlier in life, somebody would be like, "Oh, I love that jacket you have on." I was like, "Oh, I got it at Walmart." Like I would always downplay everything. So in life in general, I normally don't, but this is like, I guess this is kind of like a big thing. So I do kind of downplay it a little bit, but um, yeah, thank you.
You're doing great. I love it. It's a great book so far. I'm not done with it yet, but I am learning a lot off of it. I've gotten several ahas about my own life, and I've
Mhm.
already put them in practice. So it's been fantastic. It's been a lifesaver in a sense, because you are helping us through this storm. And I love how you put the storm I love how you put the storm in the title and you talk about that all the way through. It's been very relatable. I
Nice.
love it.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah. I mean, like the ocean's my thing. Like the water in the ocean is like my thing. And so um that was very important for me to carry that through, you know. And so sometimes it wasn't always easy to keep the water theme in it. So sometimes it was a lot of word finessing and like really trying to figure it out. But that was the most important thing, because the cover drove it, you know,
Yep.
and yeah, and then just kept it moving from there.
And
But yeah, we
a lot of people that the covers say one thing, but then the story inside says almost a different thing. It has a gist of it, of the cover.
hmm
But yours is the cover goes from the cover to the back. I mean, that
so
theme is all the way through.
so that cover, that picture is an actual real life sailboat that went through a storm and got beached in Tybee Island.
Oh my goodness.
hmm
Oh, it sure got a beating. And we do. We get a beating when we
Yeah,
have these shadows.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
yeah. And so yeah, and I mean we used to do liveaboard, so on a sailboat. So it really like it has an emotional connection with me as well, you know, because we used to do we haven't in a while because I can't dive anymore because I have a hole in my eardrum.
Ooh.
But we used to scuba dive, and so we would do a 10-day liveaboard on a sailboat and do nothing but dive from the Bahamas down to San Salvador and back.
Oh, wow.
hmm
Wow, that is
Yeah,
crazy.
it was fun.
Wow, that is quite a trip.
Yeah, 10
Wow.
days. And let me tell you, 10 days on a sailboat is perfect. 10 days on a cruise ship, not perfect, right? Because too many people, too much going on. So cruise ship is like 5 days is like usually it for me, but on a sailboat, 10 days is a breeze.
Wow.
So it's just different, but
Are
thank
you going to
you.
be the next one to sail around the world?
No,
Nope.
I like having a captain. I like having a captain and a cook and deckhands. So mm-mm. No.
That no way. No way.
No.
But that does
Mm-mm.
sound really really nice and very
It
calming.
was. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. My favorite part was at night when they would turn off all the lights and you could lay up there on top of the sailboat and look up
Mm,
and see the galaxy and
everything.
like see the Milky Way and the star. I mean, just, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us when we go to the mountains.
Yeah.
Well,
That would do it too.
yeah, sometimes. I mean, we're starting to get a lot of people up there in houses or camping with lights on and everything, so it's a little bit harder than normal. But yeah, we still see a lot of stars.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it is nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
I miss the stars.
yeah, me too. We don't see any
Oh,
here. Okay,
no, I'll
sailboat time.
see. I know, right?
Ah.
Yeah. Ah.
OBE time. Okay, we're gonna go out of body. We're gonna go to the sea. We're gone. We'll see you all when
We're
we get
supposed to be
back.
here. What? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we got a lot of, yeah, so there's a lot of things happening. So this is good. This is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I
And
hope everybody else is having an amazing 2026 so far. I know we're just 1 month in, but
things have changed. Things are
things have
going for
changed.
people. And,
Hmm.
I have my class coming up. I'm getting tangled up here. Um, I have my class coming up in April. So we'll be
Nice.
learning all about your psychic tools, for beginners. So,
Nice.
yeah, that would be awesome. We're going to be talking about your chakras, your numbers, what they kind of mean, and how they go about, and the colors, why colors mean this and that, and
Hmm.
um, any kind of symbols out there. There's so many symbols out there for everything. It's like amazing how many symbols are out there. Um, Also, going to be talking about auras and your clairs. And yeah, and I haven't put in there pendulum, but I'm thinking about putting the pendulum in there also because I think that's
Oh,
a
I
very
love the
important tool.
pendulum. Yeah, I
So,
think I'm going to
yeah,
be doing a pendulum class come springtime, right? I think
yeah.
that would be great because I love it's okay. So it's kind of hard for me, like I say I love the pendulum and I do, but I rarely use it anymore.
Because you feel it in within.
Yeah, I mean,
You
yeah, I
use your
don't
own
need
body.
that validate. Yeah, I don't need the validation of the pendulum anymore. Now I will pull it out every now and then, or if I want to like try to separate my bias or my thoughts on something, right? I'll
Hmm.
use the pendulum, but I don't use it all the time like I did in the beginning. But I still have it with me,
Hmm. And it's
and
so
I
important.
s- I
Go ahead.
still carried it around everywhere I go, but I just don't use it.
Yep, I have. Ooh, excuse me. I have one that I finally found that works with me.
Nice.
I've had a couple of them now, and they just seemed to be okay at first, but then they kind of seem like, wow, what are you talking about? It's like, what are you,
Hmm.
you're giving me mixed messages here.
So
That's not how you go.
I have my something to think about. So I have we make them when I do the class. We make them
Hmm.
literally fishing wire and
Those things.
those things.
It's all good. It's late in the evening.
I want to say like
We're good.
washers, but they're like metal. They're the little metal washer things that are in a circle that you get like at Home Depot or Lowe's,
Hmm.
and you usually have to have two of them so it weighs enough. And then I have little stickers and stuff so they can decorate them themselves, right?
Oh,
And so that's their pendulum. I mean, of course, they can bring one, if they want, but yeah, I could. And mine says teacher on it, so when I use it, it says teacher on it. So
see, that's really cool. My first one was my
yeah.
cross necklace.
Okay, yeah,
That was
necklaces
my
are
first one.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of freaked me out when I used it the first time because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna check this out. I had nothing to
Mhm.
use as a pendulum, so I just grabbed my cross, and my son was there, and I'm like, oh, let's just see what this does. Let's
Yeah.
just see. So we asked a quick question, and it was like, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it does work. Yeah.
it's
That's pretty
amazing.
cool though.
It's amazing. And then I got me an actual pendulum, and it was like
Mhm.
it worked for a bit, and then it started like it didn't know what it was saying. It was just going all over the place. It was like, well, okay, this isn't working. And I found me
Mhm.
another one, and this one here has been really good. We really connect. It's
Nice.
like really with me. It's um, it's very truthful with me. I mean, it's always connected. We're always
Nice.
connected. So I like it. It's been a
Nice.
really cool one. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some of my Etsy shop. Check them out.
Oh, yeah. Go check it out,
Anyway,
guys.
check it out.
Check it
So
out.
I know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was thinking about doing one in April. So, but I guess I need to figure out what this new space is going to be and how I'm going to work with it and go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I
I'm so
can't
happy for
wait.
you. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And you've got stuff going on too.
Yeah. Yeah. And after
Yeah,
this class, I'm going to be doing a Oracle card reading class after
nice.
this one. So in uh, May, I'll be doing that. So,
Nice. So you plan on
yeah.
so do you do classes every month or every other month?
These are my first classes. So,
Oh, okay. So you,
this is kind of like a promo. So, these two classes I'm going to send out there are free because it's just kind of like a
okay.
promo, just kind of testing waters and
Mm-hmm.
everything with it. Um, so, it's just free. So, just got to sign up and it'll be fun. It'll be lots
And
of
so
fun.
they get to that on your website, like Talk with Dana?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, nice. All right. And we'll definitely have that website in our show notes. So you can just click on that and go check out her website and see what's going on. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what's
Yeah.
going on. Yeah. And I've got my show and it's like doing a journey. I've just recently gotten some more input about um, what to do and how to go about something. So I'll be putting out more short videos of just what's going on with me and what's happened
Nice.
and just kind of how my day's gone and just kind of like a
Nice.
little journaling kind of thing going. So I got to get
Okay.
in habit with it, but there we go.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So I'll have to figure out
That's a
how
lot.
that's going to work. But yeah, I've
Mhm.
been really busy. I've got lots going on. Um, I'm excited for some connection with a friend that just passed this week, um, unexpectedly, and so I've already said, "Hey, come contact me when you're ready." so, um, so just kind of
So, yeah.
carrying on. Yeah,
So I will say this. Has the memorial service been done yet?
not yet.
Okay, so
Not
this is what I've learned through my own observation. When someone passes, a lot of times it's really easy to connect with them right at first. And from my observation, and I'm not going to say this is for everyone or
hmm
everything, but from my observation, they're still very much here within the earthly plane until their memorial.
Oh,
And I mean,
I've heard opposite.
I'm telling you though, I don't believe that for the simple fact that when my best friend's dad passed away, he was sitting on the end of my bed that night.
Okay.
And I was like, we can't do this here. You can talk to me in the morning. Like, I, it's dark. I'm in bed. No. Like, I have very strict boundaries around that. But the next morning, yes, I connected with him. He like wrote like a 3-page letter. He told me like all this stuff is like a 3-page letter that I typed out and gave to his daughter.
Nice.
Literally, like it
Okay.
was just the next day over. I had an aunt who passed away, and let me tell you, like I could hear her and feel her right away. And at the funeral, I mean, I sensed her there. right?
Mhm.
And then even like I have another aunt that just passed away, and I could hear her say, I went to everybody's funeral, so all of y'all gonna come to mine, right? Like I showed up, so y'all are all gonna show up to mine, right? And I mean, I mean, it's gonna be snowing. We don't do snow, so I don't know. And I'm already apologizing to her. Like, I'm sorry if it didn't happen. I'm so sorry if it didn't happen. But it's just like, but you can. But I think it's those first few times until so they can, help people, so they can see, what's going on, so they can experience what's going on here. Um, and then after that, I mean, they've been gone. Um,
Okay.
and I found it harder because even like with Monica's, because when my friend Monica passed, I heard her. She said something. She said, "Oh, I don't have to worry anymore." I mean, she said a little bit more than that, but I don't want to. The rest is
Yeah.
like really, really private. But she said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't have to worry anymore." And then another friend of mine that was a common friend of both of ours, I mentioned that to her. She's like, "Oh, that makes perfect sense because da 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 da." Da." And I'm like, "Why y'all two talking about me?" But it was like, but that was before her memorial service. And I heard her as clear as day, as if me and you were talking, right? And so that's why I think they're still here. They may be overwhelmed. They may be dealing with a lot of emotions and stuff themselves, but they're still
Mhm.
here. At least until then. But I will say that after her service, there was a period of time where I felt like I couldn't connect with her at all.
Okay.
Right. And
Mhm.
then it came back around to where I could. So part of that was me and my own grief. But I also think part of it was whatever the soul was doing to heal from its time here. And I do
Yeah.
believe that there is a period of time where the soul goes and heals, right?
Okay.
Um, so I would say, yeah, there's a very good chance that you can speak to her right now.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to do that. Yeah. Get a hold of them
You can
because I was
even
thinking
ask,
also.
talking about your pendulum, you can even ask them to use your pendulum.
Yeah.
And
Bring them through
and
that.
I'm going to tell you, you'll notice it move very differently depending on what energy is connecting with it and using it.
I have noticed that. I have
Hmm.
noticed that it moves very differently when my mom is there versus somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
I've
it may be
noticeable
like very
difference.
short and kind of
Yes.
jagged, because it feels like,
Uh-huh.
because to me, it senses like they're holding it and like going,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, mine
it's
is
kind of
like
weird.
very hesitant. It's like this.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
kind of moves like this, and but when I'm speaking with my light family, it's like choo, 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 choo. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really cool. It's
yeah.
really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really awesome. But yeah, I have thrown it out there that when he's ready to talk to me to, I'm here if he needs to talk and when he's ready. And I was able to go over before they went and grabbed all of his things. I went over and grabbed his speaker
Okay.
and tried to do some psychometry.
Psychometry. Hmm.
Yeah, tried to do
Yeah.
some of that. I didn't get anything, but yeah, it was it was kind of
Nice.
cool. It's like, oh, I want something. Okay,
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool.
uh, yeah, that. Yeah, we're still waiting for arrangements and everything on that, but yeah, it was a it was a shock.
Yeah.
It was definitely a shock for everybody. But yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah.
What was his name?
So what was his name?
First name or letter?
T.
clarity. I'm feeling here, and it's, and I'm feeling here. I feel like it is like gasping.
Possibly.
Um, I feel that there was pressure. I feel like this feels like there was pressure, but also like maybe really high heartbeat. Um, and this feels like it couldn't get air, and it was gasping. Um,
Possibly.
that's what like. Ooh, I just hear that. I just hear that I was tired.
Okay. That can make sense. Hmm.
All right, no, that's enough of that. Okay.
Okay. All right. And I was getting like a little vibration in my hands, in my hands, in my right hand more. Some vibration when you were doing that. So I don't know if that was him coming through or
That could be. So interesting
okay.
that you say that. So, because I was telling a client the other day, I met with her, she had lost her son. And I told her that if she were to hold her hands out and she'd have to clear her mind, clear her thoughts, that she could actually feel him touching her hand. And it would either feel like a vibration
Hmm.
or a tingle.
Hmm.
And so the tingle like would happen like on this part of the hand,
Hmm.
but if it was a vibration, it would happen here.
Okay, mine was on top of the fingers.
So yeah, so
So he
yeah.
was touching the top of my hand.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he passed with a heart attack.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
that
Yeah,
makes sense with the heart and the throat. I don't
yeah.
know if I've never heard of the throat being like that, but I can see that it was
Well,
hard
if he's
if
in a
it
panic state,
yeah.
it could be that, right? Like anxiety could
Hmm.
cause that,
Hmm.
like panic, anxiety.
Yeah.
I hear if I had just relaxed, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Okay.
He's kind of like he's very direct about it. Was he kind of direct, like nonchalant,
Non yeah, just kind of
just
like
put it
down
out
to
there?
earth, just pretty much.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just put it out there. Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll do that another day.
All
Anyway,
right. Bye, Terry.
oh my goodness. So, I have learned. So, let's talk about manifestation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yay.
So, everybody loves to manifest, right? Or like think that they're
Yes.
manifesting, right? We want to bring in money. We want to bring in love. We want to bring in career, all those things. And like I've taught manifestation before, like you really got to believe what you're pulling in. You have to be in the state that you already have it
Hmm.
to create it. You have to be in the state of having it created. But something I realized today, dealing with um, another shadow part of me.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, my glasses are getting all funky here, so hold on a
Oh,
second
that's
here.
okay. Yeah.
They're like being pinched into my head.
Oh no, that's not fun.
No,
Better.
it's yeah, it's a little better. It's the
Okay.
speakers that are okay.
So, like, so what I've realized is that you can, to manifest something in, not only do you need to match it energetically, whatever you're trying to bring in, But your nervous system also has to be able to match it and be with it and be comfortable with what you're trying to manifest in. Because if your nervous system, this is like something like our day to day, like how our body reacts to stuff, if it's not ready, that if you try to manifest something in, it's basically, you could really, one, either not have the manifestation at all, or you could get the manifestation but not be able to hold on to it
Because there's a
because you're
blockage there.
because there's a blockage and your nervous system isn't blending and connecting with that, right? So if
Makes
you
sense.
did great enough to be able to bring in that manifestation, right? But then you feel kind of weird about it, or you feel like you don't deserve it, or you feel like it's too much and your nervous system kind of like freaks out about it, then you're not going to be able to hold on to what that is. So let's just use finances, right? We've already kind of talked about that before the show. So like let's say you brought in the abundance of being, let's do something really fun like winning the lottery, right?
Okay.
We've heard of the stories of like people winning the lottery and then they lose it a few years later, right? And it's not necessarily that they just went out and blew the money. I mean, yeah, that was a cause of it, but that wasn't the root cause of it. The root cause of it was because energetically and their nervous system wasn't a match to that abundance to be able to hold on to it. So the nervous system made them feel like they had to spin, 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 because their nervous system is going, oh my God, I got all this money. And now what I do, I got to get rid of it because I've never had it. So I got to get rid of it. That's what your nervous system is doing. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and yeah. And then, your energetic body is matching your nervous system body. So then that's what they're doing. They're going out and they're, overspending and living a lavish life that they're not able to back up but only for a short period of time, right?
And
But if
yeah, that makes sense.
it does, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
then if their nervous system is balanced with that, then they can be in that, and then they can then they can use that money wisely, invest in a financial advisor, invest in someone to help them control that, versus them be like, oh, I got to spend, 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 because I got it and I can't have it
Yeah.
because I've never had it before. So I got to spend it.
Yeah, because you're so used to not having it that you
Not
need to
having
get
it.
rid. It's like that. It's like the inner child. You've never been able to, I shouldn't say this, but when you're, if you were poor when you grew up, that's how you're expected to be when you're older.
Mm-hmm.
So you get all this money and you're like, oh no, I'm not supposed to have all this money. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
feel right because I've never had it. I never
Mm-hmm.
expected it. So you're going to get rid of it.
Yeah. Because you're not going to be able to hang on to it. Yeah.
Hmm. Wow.
That's the aha moment I had
It's
today
a
about
aha.
manifestation, right?
That was kind of like an aha, you know? It's so cool. Summer, I have to say, it is so cool where I'm at on my journey right now. I am so excited about my journey at this moment. It has been so many ahas lately.
Nice.
And the knowledge is coming through as if, yeah, I've got this. And my newest phrase now from my guest previous uh, is, oh no, now I just lost it. It's obvious I've got it. It's
Nice.
obvious I got it. And it's like, yeah, I've got
Nice.
this. and my whole life is changing. I just see such an abundance, since we're talking about
Mhm.
such an abundance of just the knowledge I have,
Mhm.
the way I speak. I'm starting to feel like a change in this. Um, my body is changing. It's manifesting into this much calmer person.
Mhm. Nice.
I have,
Yeah. Can you believe the one day I used to not be this calm person?
mm,
Years ago, I was wound tight, man.
oh, I've always been pretty calm and cool until the last 5 or so years.
Mm.
I go to work and I'm just exploding on everybody. And lately, I feel like I've been bipolar because of my change. Because I go back to my inner child, and I'm like, and then it's like, whoa, I back up, and it's like, I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna go
Mhm.
different. Then something happens.
Nice.
It's like, wait, hold back. So I feel so much growth going on, so much manifestation with this. It's been so awesome, so awesome,
Nice.
and your book just brings it more together, brings it down. So,
Awesome.
so awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. That's pretty cool to hear. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, I feel that, you know what I love about being in this space when you're awakened, when you're far enough into your awakening to where everything doesn't have you on edge.
Hmm.
Because a lot of times when you first awaken, like it's really a big shift and it can build anxiety and a lot of things going on. But once you get past that and you find your comfort zone in all of this, you can start sensing the universe setting things up for you,
Nice. Okay.
right? And I said, because like now I can feel the universe is setting things up for me for something. Now I don't know what exactly, but I can feel that it's setting me up for something new, right? To come in.
Hmm.
And I mean, I do have a lot of little bitty things sitting out there that I'm fixing to like grab a hold of and bring in. Like I'm making plans to do it, you know, and I'm making plans to do that. And I feel that everything that's happened in the last, I don't know, 8 months or so has been setting me up for that. And
Hmm.
like I can see it. I think I can see it because I'm is getting at a turning point to
Hmm.
where it's going to be time for me to really start taking some major action and leap of faith. And I mean, I feel like I've been doing that a lot, but it's interesting. I have a full time job. I know for a fact that I can stay at that job as long as I want to, but I know I'm not going to stay at that job. It's not because I dislike it. It's not because, you know, it's hard or anything like that. It's because I'm going to go after other stuff, right?
Hmm.
And the stuff I asked myself the other day, I was just like, well, I want these things. I want to go after these things, but what's holding me back? And
Hmm.
it's the uncomfortableness of not having a paycheck every 2 weeks guaranteed. That's what holds me back from it. And so I'm acknowledging that, which I kind of always known that. Like this path that I wanted to take, I tried it a couple years ago, and I was like, no, I can't. No, I can't. It's too unpredictable. There's no guarantees. Da da da. And I backed off. Well, now the situation is presenting itself again, just in a little different way. But I also have a cheerleader on my side where I didn't have the cheerleader before, right? Right.
I could
And
be
so
your
I have this,
cheerleader.
you can be my cheerleader. So I have this little cheerleader over there, like, oh yeah, and explaining to me how it worked for them and how it really works and what this endeavor that I'm getting ready to step back into. And so I feel better about it. And I'm just like, well, the only thing that's holding me back is the fear of not having a paycheck every 2 weeks because I know it's not reality and what I'm wanting to do. So I just got to push back the fear. And I'm finally at the point to where I don't have to worry about that. Right? Because the conversation we had before we came on here, right? So I'm at the point where I don't have to worry about that. So, and like when I step back and observe what's been happening versus being in what's happening, but when I've stepped back and observe it, I can see where the movements have taken place and where it's leading.
Nice.
I just have to trust it. And so it's learning to step back and be the observer of the energy and the movements and the activities that are happening around you versus being in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like if you're in the circus, you don't get to enjoy the circus. But if you're up in the stands and you're the observer of it, you get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used a circus of all things. I guess because the circus is a lot of
that's
things
where I
going
work.
around.
That's where I work. We have the circus. We're always talking about the circus. In fact, I even had the squeak toy from my dog's toy that she chewed
Mm-hmm.
out. So
Yeah.
I took that to work and was squeaking it, and it's like a little squeak thing.
I'm sure they
So
love you.
oh, they all love me. They all know my opinion, so it's no real secret. But seriously, um, I got irritated with my boss today, so I just like they all know. But anyways, coming back to good stuff. So I'm kind of in that spot too, but with work. So
Nice.
I've, like you were saying, like we were saying, you get so angry, you get irritated, and you can turn into the monster. So
Mm-hmm.
you're at everybody's throats. And then the next day I was like, ah, everybody's great. This is so fun, and then, and, so, so, but it's like,
That feels like a roller coaster.
it's, trust me, it's been like a roller coaster going through this journey because
Mm-hmm.
I feel bipolar. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just up and down. And now I kind of see what you're saying there is that I can almost pull myself back and
Mm-hmm.
see the changes that's happened and what I've done since I started reading your book and the changes just since then of how I have been reacting to the people at work.
Wow.
Um, I got irritated with my supervisor, but I pulled myself back and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Just do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And the other employees, I was just like, you know what, with our coworker passing away and everything, I was just like, okay, if you guys need to talk or whatever, and yeah, it's just kind of weird because I know this one person they hung out together and one that I'm not the best of friends with, but I went up to her and I'm like, hey, if you need to talk, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that was a huge move for me.
Yeah.
That was a huge move. So, as you're saying, you're pulling back and you're seeing this from a different
Hmm.
perspective. And it was like, I can like sit here and replay that. And it's like, it wasn't that hard. You just do
Mm-mm.
it. You just go up and do it. You just do it. It wasn't
Yeah.
hard. I didn't sit here with my ego telling me, oh, you know,
Right. Yeah. Learning to
amazing.
become the observer of your reality versus being in the middle of it changes everything. When you
Yeah.
can step back and observe what's happening versus being, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to I don't want you to misinterpret, because I think it's very important to be in the moment, right? But you can be in the moment and be an observer.
Yeah. I could, I feel like that's kind of what I was doing with my supervisor is
Yeah.
I was there, I was in the midst of this conversation, but I was able to say, "Hey, whoa, Dana, back up,
Hmm.
take a breath. We're not
Nice.
going there." you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's obvious. I got it, you know?
Yeah.
And there's that phrase in your book is, putting those together has really kind of helped me take another viewpoint of what I'm doing and how I'm doing
Nice.
things. And the deeper
Nice.
is like, yeah, I remember as a child and what was going on. So,
Hmm.
yeah, that's happening right now. But as we
Yeah.
know, I'm a big girl
So,
now. We can deal
mhm.
with this.
But think about like all the things, like anybody listening to this, you can sit there and you can find how many times has there been an issue that has continuously been brought up over and over and over again, just different players, just different characters. But it's the same issue over and over and over again. There's shadow work to be done around that, right? There's work that needs to be done around that. So step back, observe, find out what that root cause is, and steer your boat into the storm and get rid of it, man. I mean,
Yeah.
and the shadow work's not, it's never meant to be easy. But I'll tell you this, tackle, I mean, you can go about it anyway, the hardest or the easiest. But once you get through the hard stuff and you can make it through that hard stuff that's really hard, that'll toss you around, that'll throw you for a loop. And once you can get to the other side of that, it's smooth sailing from then on out. And any other situation that comes across, you'll have your tools, you'll have the ability to just sail right through it. And you won't have to deal with the storm. You may have to deal with a few waves, but you're not going to have to deal with that hard, heavy storm again, because you've already been through it. And I'll tell you this, that situation that you've dealt with for years over and over and over again, but with different characters, you'll move through it. The situation will show itself once more, usually just once more, and you'll sail through it nice and easy. And then you're done.
Yeah.
And that
I
last
can believe
one
that.
is just to kind of like seal in what you've learned and show you that you've overcome it. The last time you have to deal with it is to show you your own strength, that you've been able to conquer this and move through it, and you'll never have to deal with it again.
And now I'm
Now
getting there.
that doesn't mean now something else ain't going to show up, because I
Right.
mean, okay, yeah, I wrote the book. That sounds so, that sounds okay. Yes, I wrote the book, but guess what? I still dealing with my own shadow. Something new is constantly coming up. You'll have breaks. You'll have time. Sometimes you're going to feel like you've been beat up and you're just tired. I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But And you can have a break and it'll be a while, but something else will come up and it'll start bubbling. The thing is that you'll see it just starting to stir and you'll be like, oh, let's go ahead and knock this out right now so we don't have to deal with it the hard way. Because the hard way is
Right.
that stuff you've been shoving down for years and ignoring and thinking, like, if I don't face these emotions, if I don't deal with this, and I just shove it down, then I'll be fine. But no, it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And literally, the straw that broke the camel back is going to fall and it's going to all fall apart. And you're going to drown in it. So
Yeah.
I think this book helps you realize, okay, here's an issue. Okay, let's go ahead and let's find that root cause and let's move on from it. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to live in that crap for years and years and years like I did
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. And you take it step by step. You'd say, oh, well, first of all, take your breath, and then we're going to tell you why this is important for this step
Hmm.
and what it is, what exactly is going on right here. And let's talk about how we're going to get rid of it and why it's important to get rid of it. And you just take it step by step, and it's really nice to have that visual, and it's just really easygoing book. I love it. I love it.
Nice.
I'm going to read it again.
Nice.
I've got a couple books I'm going to be rereading because, like yours, there's a lot of information that I could read it 15 times. And each time you're going to pick something else out
Hmm.
because, like you're saying, it's the different um, situations that are coming up, and each
Hmm.
different part in your book is going to bring out those different situations
Those
and how
different
to.
situations. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's like we have self-confidence, we have relationships, we have love, we have career issues, we have self-esteem issues. I mean, like, yeah, I mean,
It's endless.
yeah, it is. Hmm.
It's endless.
And then
And
stuff that happened when we were younger, and then, you know, um, one little word will be said and be like, oh, that was a thing. Okay. Well, I guess I got to get working on this.
mhm. Yeah.
And yeah, no lie, it's going to feel daunting sometimes, but it's well worth it.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel the
That's
change in
amazing.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It
It's,
changes you. It
yeah.
changes everything about you. It changes your personality. I mean, your personality is still the same. It may become calmer and a little bit more easier going. Mine did. I feel like just jello most of the time. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Somebody's like, are you always this easygoing? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I don't, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's all you can do. Yeah. I know because this one lady comes to my office every day, rant, 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 and rant, 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 rant. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to take it as it comes. It's cool.
Whatever.
Whatever.
If it's that important to you, it's kind of what I was saying today with what happened, and I was like, ah, whatever,
But the thing is, like,
whatever.
this lady's like done this to herself. Like, she's upset. There's two ladies that have been in this office. Like, I'm the new kid on the block, right?
Uh huh.
So the one lady that works the reception desk, she used to take her lunch in the back office and go back there, shut the door, and have her 30-minute lunch.
Hmm.
Well, somebody's now working in that back office. So she can't
Hmm.
go back there and have her lunch anymore. So she went to the owners and said, hey, since I've lost my private 30-minute lunch, can I just get off 30 minutes early each day? Okay. I mean, all right, because I mean, there's really nowhere nearby to go, right? I mean, I bring in my lunch and I sit at my desk and eat it, but like I'm not at a reception desk where everybody's walking in or having to answer the phones and such
Yeah.
and such. And so the other lady, well, she's upset about it. She's like, well, I don't get a dedicated 30-minute lunch. I work through my lunch and they're not letting me go home 30 minutes early. I was like, you brought that practice on yourself. Like, I take my lunch. Yes, I'm sitting at my desk, but I am not working for that 30 minutes. I'm doing my own thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm not on their time, but she's the one who's chosen to use her 30-minute lunch to eat and work.
It's a choice.
Yeah, that was
It's a
her
choice.
choice,
Mm-hmm.
just because someone else is doing it different and was smart enough to ask to leave
Mm-hmm.
early.
Yeah, she asked.
Yeah, you can't be upset with her.
No.
But
She
boy,
could go to
she
her car
is.
and eat. I there's a lot of people at work that go to their cars and eat.
To go to the car. Yeah, there's people that do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I go heat mine up and go sit right back at my desk, and then I have my own personal computer, and I pull it up, and I do whatever I want to do.
Writing your next book.
Writing my next book, which we're gonna do. It's not gonna be water themed though. Shapes. Yeah, 'cause what did we say? The it was gonna be learning the shapes
Shapes
of peace.
of peace.
Peace.
Shapes
The
of
shapes of
peace.
peace. So I'll have to figure out what those shapes look like, right?
What are shapes? What are
How
the
about a bunch of
special
clouds?
shapes?
Mm, I'll sit with that for a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think another like a theme would be good. Like yes, this was shadow work, but I had a water theme, right? It had a
Uh-huh.
water theme with it. So yeah, that was a working title. So there's definitely nothing solid about it, but I keep seeing clouds.
Clouds have lots of shapes and symbols in
They
them.
do.
They
They
really
do.
do. Hmm.
I'm seeing clouds. All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right,
Think
so in
about it.
another,
You have time.
yeah, I have time.
You have time.
Yeah, so in 6 more months, we'll have a new book out. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see. Let's
We'll
see.
see. We'll
We'll be
see.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this was fun.
Yeah. I had a great time. I'm glad you're all getting yourself all smoothed out. You're on smooth
Hmm.
sailing right now. No
Yeah.
ripples at all. Just like,
Trying to get used to sitting in the calm. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
obvious. We have it.
We got
We
it.
got it.
We
We
got it.
got
We
it.
got it. We got it.
We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah. We got it. Oh, girl.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Okay.
I have my sister. She is doing Reiki on me. So I
Oh,
am
nice.
going to kind of cut
Nice.
this off here. But yeah, she's doing Reiki on me. She's going to work on my ears since I have
Nice.
tinnitus. She's going to work on my ears so I can hear again. What? So I can
Nice.
hear again. No,
What?
I'm just
What?
kidding. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I
You know
am
what? That's
going.
interesting talking about Reiki. I'm sorry. I just interrupted you.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Well, so like I do Reiki and like I'm a level 3 and so I started doing adding sound vibrations to my Reiki. But when I do my Reiki, light language comes out and I start doing like all this weird stuff with my hands. Like I'm over and I'm like, do do do, and then the light language comes out and it's like, whatever. And it's like, and so I was asking my guides, I was like, that's not Reiki.
Mm-mm.
I was like, what is it? So it's clearly an energy healing transformation that's taking place, that's being downloaded to me through the Pleiadians and the Arcturians and somebody else, right? And it's just like, well, what do I call it? Right? Like, should I call it something else rather than Reiki?
Light energy healing.
Well, they gave me this weird word that I would never be able to pronounce. I need to let them know I am not good at pronouncing big words. So you heard me have to break that one simple word down earlier. So I'm not very good at that. But then it needs to be right now it's just Reiki with right now it's Reiki infused with sound vibrations. Right, because I do some Reiki, but I think the most of a lot of it comes down from them. So I don't know.
You have to keep me in touch with that because I would like to see that sometime. See you doing that, and
Yeah.
because you're going to start bringing on the language.
So I mean, I did I went to this lady's house Wednesday night to do it on her, and it started coming out, and I whisper it versus saying it loudly because I feel like a witch doctor when I'm saying it, right? And I don't want to freak somebody out. And she had never had Reiki or anything done on her. So I was trying to be kind of under the radar with it. But yeah, it starts coming through and I can't stop it. And when sometimes when it comes out, if it's just me and it starts coming out, I will allow it to be as loud as it feels like it needs to be.
Yeah.
But when other people are around, I'm whispering it.
Well, you can practice with me, and you can scream it if you need to, because light language is very beautiful and it's very,
well, I don't sing it, that's for sure. I know someone who sings it and it is amazing. I just speak it.
And that's fine. You can.
So,
if you need to practice, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Maybe another time.
Okay. I better get going and see if she's still up for doing this because she's got to work in the morning. So,
okay.
I better kind of let go here.
Yeah. And our websites will be on the show notes. So check us out and we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye. All right.